Hello, AMG.
Hello, AMG.
So, you might be wondering, who are these people here? Welcome to a very special episode of The Brave Room live here at AMG. For those of you who would be seeing us for the first time, thank you for tuning in, unless maybe our panel was after Ollie's panel and you just stuck around or something. I don't know, but either way, as you're here, you're legally obligated to stay, and I guess thank you for your time. So I am your host, Juan Amirul, and the disembodied voice here is...
Kit. Well, actually, the plan was to get a webcam, but I don't actually have one. So through the power of internet shopping and tracking, the shipper said, sorry, we couldn't get to you on time, so we're cancelling the order and refunding.
Fun fact, the postal services are in a bit of a mess right now. But don't worry, that's not what today's episode is about. First of all, I think we should introduce ourselves a little bit more. This is The Brave Room, Game of Brave's own podcast, which you might have seen floating around on Facebook several times, if we've been doing our jobs right.
And Twitter too.
And Spotify. I don't know if Spotify has a feed system. Hell if we know.
YouTube does.
But anyways, welcome to The Brave Room. We are writers for Game of Braves, one of Malaysia's leading gaming news sites. And we talk about stuff. We talk about a lot of stuff. I want to say we talk about industry things. But I did a whole episode on me not liking Gundam Hathaway. And then we did a whole other episode about hot Genshin characters.
Uh-huh.
And I highly recommend you check out those episodes, because I think those are some of our best episodes.
Yeah, and you can hear Juan's beautiful voice a lot more.
So I don't appreciate the slight jab. But whatever. If you're here not because we followed up a VTuber, then you probably saw my work of art thumbnail, which is, drumrolls please, the great Genshin Saltcast. It's actually an older episode that we did, but it's been some time, and so we want to talk about Genshin some more.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm talking to a girl on Tinder about Genshin. That's the new thing. And you know what? At least it's not PUBG. I'm just saying.
I suppose.
No, I'm not trashing that game, but I'm kind of trashing that game a little.
Uh-huh. So besides one trashing games, I actually wish AMG would be held in person again, because I really wanted to see what the Toho Brigade would do this year.
Yeah, special shout out to the Toho Brigade. What are you guys up to?
I would have I just want to add on that I would have been an alumnus there, but you guys are so far away. I'm so sorry. I can't take that travel time, man.
But yeah, no, I miss AMG too. I want in-person AMG again. You guys are this is the only place I can hear live performances of the Final Fantasy music or the Monster Hunter theme. You guys are great. But so, on to the podcast topic, where we're talking about freaking Genshin. Can you believe it's almost been a year of Genshin?
Yep.
But
why don't you review how much we play this game in our adventure rank, huh?
Okay, yeah. So, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a filthy casual. I play Genshin to cure my gambling addiction and my love for hot anime women. If I have nothing to gacha for, I basically don't touch the game. So I'm I think I'm AR 35. Is that the where you have to do an ascension again?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. So I'm currently stuck because I haven't ascended to
Hooray.
raise my world level. Because my team is too weak because I only play to gacha for the hot women. And Kit is equally casual. Tell them how casual you are, Kit.
Yeah, equally casual. At time of recording, I think I am about maybe a week off AR-57.
And is that your only account?
That is my only account, fortunately.
Oh, I thought you had a PS4 account as well.
That's only for like web event purposes to check things. I don't actually play it.
Ah, okay. But yeah,
I am not willing to put myself through that all over again, please.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. But yeah, so the other way you might have seen Gamer Braves is we do extensive Genshin coverage of things like guides. And
yeah,
if it weren't for the problems with the postal service, you would be seeing the girl behind those lovely, lovely guides right here, instead of what I assume, if our editor took my notes right, is an Evangelion reference. But so how's Genshin been for you in the past year?
Past year, I mean, I did a 3-week. Oh my god, is this game not good or what? Many sarcastic quotes, etc. But I suppose it's a better in the sense that if you start right now, there's going to be 3 whole nations for you to explore, and oh boy, for the love of God, please take breaks when you explore.
Be like me. I unlocked Lie and then didn't continue the story. I was like, I'm good. Then I went and did Dragon Spine instead. And then, I have... Okay, this is a good place to start. So if you're not familiar with the term Saltcast, we don't hate Genshin Impact as a game. But you know how, like, those of you who have walked the not single life, even for but a minute, should be familiar with the concept of, I spend so much time with this person that I can tell you some things that piss me off about them. I'll be like, yeah, this is my best friend ever. I wish he wouldn't stop using literally when he means figuratively. You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, that's the approach we're going here with Genshin. We're not just here to slag off Genshin, but there's some gripes, and one of them is how the story quests work.
Well, if you wanted to be even more nitpicky and precise, it's how all the quests work.
So, I mean, okay, I get stuff like level gating, right? That makes sense. But goodness, does it break your momentum. So, for those of you not aware, Inazuma just came out, right? The new region. The new region was the hot Archon.
You're saying that Zhongli isn't hot?
Fair point. The new region with the other hot Archon. And so, you need to finish the Lie quest line to get to the Inazuma quest line. Fair enough. Now, I want you to remember that someone on this panel started the Lie quest and then just never picked it back up. Someone here. We're not going to name names. We're not going to name names here. And then, but how many months was it between Zhongli's first banner and now? How many months has it been?
Let's see. Maybe at the very least 6 months or so.
Yeah, then 6 months later, this hot new Archon comes out. She's got, the disgusted look on her face and everything. Perfect. And it says, well, you've got to complete story quest. So here I am, plowing through the story as fast as I can. And then I unlock, the next quest in the story, and it says, this character is busy with another thing. Please go finish that quest first. It's like, what? This is the main story quest, and you're telling me, no, but the sub-quest gets priority, though.
I mean, for even Inazuma itself, they have 2 acts of the main story out right now. You must finish Ayaka and Yoimiya's character stories before you proceed with the second act. So, if you wanted to save Ayaka and Yoimiya for another time, too bad. You gotta do it.
You gotta do it. Well, I mean, because they're quite integral to the story, I guess. But yeah, no. I find like the best way to deal with Genshin is to treat it like an MMO. Because all these nonsense quest requirements make sense if it's an MMO.
Oh man, speaking of nonsense quest requirements, there is one world quest in Inazuma called Tatara Tales.
Oh.
Okay, so Xavier, sweetheart, your dialogue is an absolute gem. I adore you, and I think Fontaine would be very cool to visit whenever it comes out someday. But please, MiHoYo, you can't make me do a single step of the quest time-gated to real-time days. Every day I log in, I spend 3 minutes on the next quest step, and you tell me to come back tomorrow.
Yeah. You know what? A bunch of MMO players would agree with you on that.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like the most egregious one because I'm pretty sure he's attached to another world quest. But obviously, I can't do it until he leaves.
Yep. It's just... Yeah, the NPC thing is the weirdest thing because they won't even tell you which quest it is up front. Like, you have to do some clicking in menus before it'll tell you this is the quest this character is doing. It's just like, and then the quests themselves are designed to be very, time consuming, which is, it's good in its own way. It's like, yeah, no, it sounds, it's good because it's engaging, but also I just want to get to the pretty lightning mommy. Please. Please?
Someone really wants that sword booba,
Yeah. But yeah, I've been jumping back into... Have you noticed that Genshin has like a hard cutoff for when the game becomes work? Like, once you make the jump from world level 2 to world level 3, it goes, I hope you have a build. Do you not have a build? Do you want Hilichil Tanjiro to kick your ass? Because that's how that happens.
When you ask like at which point like the cutoff for work, and I'm here thinking, man, it's been work for months now.
It's because you crossed that threshold like way sooner than I did.
Yeah.
Again, I just play to gacha for hot women. Like, hey, if you're listening in the chat right now, drop us, because presumably we should be in the chat listening in. Listening in with you guys, I mean. Tell us what your favorite teams are. I want to know what you guys' lineup is. And if it's for meta reasons, know that I'm judging you. Artists work hard to make these characters as hot as possible. You do a disservice by saying, oh, I have Ganyu because she's the best cryo DPS right now. But mommy. I think that's, if we're keeping score, that's gripe number 3, is that I still hate the meta community.
But I suppose as long as you don't ascend, you can kind of hold it off just for a little bit longer.
I mean, yeah, metas exist no matter what the game. There's a freaking Tetris meta. Like
okay.
Like
I'm just vaguely thinking of T-spins and all that stuff.
Yeah, you have to know that stuff. Even though, you know, it's not something the game ever tells you. But yeah, no, so metas exist. I'm not saying that, oh, there shouldn't be a meta. I'm just saying that, like, think about it. An artist worked hard to make Ganyu as appealing as possible, you know. Look at that design. We've done a whole previous episode about this where I went at length about the fetishiness of Ganyu's design. You know, she's cute, she's got the floofy hair, she touches her horns when she's anxious. You got the outfit and all that, and someone goes, oh, but I like her DPS though.
Yeah, but her DPS though. Let's see. Wait, when did Ganyu come out again? Was it after Xiao?
No, it was before Xiao. Ganyu was before. The first big banner.
What happened to Zhongli?
Wasn't she before Zhongli?
Like, I feel she was after because I didn't have any Primo Gems.
Wait. Hold on, we have a definitive way to do this. Because our waifu review video was pre-Ganyu and Zhongli, but it was right before Zhongli came out. Because we made a joke about it at the end of the waifu review. Hey, shout out to our waifu review. Also, pants. Look, I'm a man of culture as much as the next guy. But the problem with everyone choking their legs with socks is that the moment someone just decides to wear pants, they immediately look infinitely hotter by comparison. Okay, yeah, so it would be Zhongli first, because I hadn't heard of Ganyu yet. And Zhongli came out literally the week after the waifu review went live. But yeah, no, someone worked hard to make Ganyu hot. And you do her disservice by only caring about the fact that, you know, that she is the best cryo DPS. Also, bows are terrible weapons. I'ma just say it now. I do not like bows in this game.
I feel like, especially if you're a mobile player, bows are a bit more iffy to use. And I don't like it even on PC either. I'm so sorry, Benti.
It's got this weird thing where it looks like Fortnite when you do the thing.
360 no scope Ganyu. Charge attack, go.
It's just like it changes the pace of the game so much. And I know you can auto attack the bow, but why would you be using a bow and using the auto attack? That makes no sense. Come on, chat, wake up. But yeah, no. I had this weird interaction where someone was telling me, like, why are you playing Genshin on console? You should play it on PC. And I'm like, because... Why? Because it's available on console. Duh. And I bought... Aiming on bow is harder without a mouse. And I'm just like, joke's on you. I don't play on a mouse.
No, don't play on a mouse?
Sorry, I don't... Well, yeah, of course I don't play on a mouse. Sorry. My bad. Joke's on you. I don't play on a bow. Like, straight up, a character can be hot. Like, for example, one Sarah Kujo. And then I can see the little preview thing that says bow user. And then I go, oh, shame this character doesn't exist.
Wow, I can't believe there is absolutely no ranged option that isn't a catalyst.
Oh, dude, I love casters. Casters are just better bow users. They're...
Yeah, man, the whole homing thing just makes it, hey, click, 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 let's go.
So my first few months of Genshin, I was using an all-caster team because I had Barbara, Lisa, Ningguang, and Sucrose. And it was just like, Yeah. I never had to care where an enemy was. You literally just run around
until you want to cast your burst, then yeah, that targeting just no good.
I mean, wait, is burst the alt or the R2?
The R2, the alt.
The alt. Okay, Lisa, Barbara, Ningguang, and Su. Yeah,
Sucrose does need a little bit of AB because she tosses the thing. It doesn't.
She tosses it like an inch forward. It doesn't count.
It kind of does, when you want to maximize the DPS, because
she throws it like an
while Mr. One here really loves his hot ribbon and all that, I care about my DPS.
Yeah, Kit is one of those people who is romantically attracted to stat numbers. But yeah, no, she throws it like an inch forward, and then the radius is like the size of a country. It's like, you don't have to aim. It's even better if you're doing like domains or whatever, because domains are so freaking tiny. Like, you're gonna get everyone with that. But shout out to Ningguang's ult though. That thing's a beast.
Yep. I finally got her C1, so oh god, thanks for AoE auto attacks.
Yeah. Ningguang's great. Hey, anyone in here want to buy me that Ningguang scale figure? I'd be ever so grateful. Actually, you want to talk about Genshin merch? I think Genshin's got some great merch.
Yeah. Okay, so we had Ningguang's, of course, and Mona's back. It's just breaking point, but whatever suits your taste, I suppose.
I gotta say, I'm really glad that MiHoYo didn't go the no, it has to be release order route. Like, they literally just went like, who's popular? Oh, look, all these people are posting photos of Ningguang with the caption "woof," so I guess she gets a scale figure. I keep forgetting, like, Klee was the first scale figure.
Yep. With her mug, even her mugs and all that jazz also came out.
Klee has so much more. Guys, I'm gonna need some explanation here. Like, what is going on? Why is there so much love? Is it because she's a good DPS? That's what I heard.
I know she's pretty good DPS, but I don't like using her because one, she's small, and two, she throws bombs. It's not really the usual catalyst stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember like when Yanfei came out, and I was like, oh man, I want Yanfei. And people were like, no man, save for Klee. Klee's a better DPS. And I was like, yes, but Yanfei has a husky voice.
And she's much taller.
And she looks like that. Shout out to the Japanese voice for Yanfei. She's Hayasaka from Kaguya-sama. It's real G's in the chat know what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, guys, the worst part is I don't know anyone who likes Klee normally. It's always this like weird fervor of love for Klee, and I'm just like, why? I don't understand.
Massive Dotaru energy or something, I suppose.
I guess, yeah. My daughter can't possibly be a terrorist.
But like, if you wanted to say super popular characters get figures, where's my Zhongli, man? Where is it?
Well, he got a plushie.
He got a plushie, but that's not a scale figure.
Yeah. He is on the way, I think. Like,
and Child is also super popular.
Is he though? Everyone I know doesn't actually like Child. They just want MiHoYo to make more older men. They're just like, listen, I don't actually like Child, but I gotta lay it on thick so that MiHoYo makes more.
I mean, if you especially like pairing a Zhongli with Child, you will want them together.
True, maybe that's why there's no figure for either of them yet. Hey, if someone from MiHoYo is listening in on this, please can the first wedding dress version figure be Zhongli and Shao?
I think that would just break the internet.
Yeah, in a good way. Do you think? Okay, imaginary MiHoYo rep listening to this. Can you think about it? MiHoYo more money than God. You like the sound of that headline? You know what you gotta do.
But for the time being, I suppose we need to live off what is it? Badges, buttons, and plushies. Although I must say that Chonk Lapis is really cute.
Chonk what?
Chonk Lapis.
Oh, Chonk. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's real cute. So, fun fact about scale figures. I've had to set up a rule for scale figures. Because any OG who owns them would know, they are not cheap. But, and so, as someone with poor self-control, as evidenced by the fact that, I spend money on gacha games, I had to, set up a rule for if I even think about buying a scale figure for someone. Because Ningguang, I like Ningguang. But is she Oshi level? I don't think so. So, that's why the Ningguang scale figure remains unpurchased. If they do a Lisa figure, I'm dead.
Maybe they should just start with a keyboard first.
Nah, I'm not that weak.
Really?
Yeah, I won't buy a Lisa themed keyboard. That's whatever. Shout out to all you people who bought a Kaching keyboard. It's just purple. It's the scale figure. We are almost ending. We're almost out of time for the segment. But I want you guys to guess. I only own one scale figure right now. I'm in the process of getting a second one. Guess what it is. I'll give you a few seconds if you're listening in the chat to type this out. Kit, what do you think it is?
Woman.
Wow. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? It's Elfelt from Guilty Gear. And I have a Cynthia one on the way. Because I have poor self-control.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Anyways, that was a fun little thing. Thank you.
I'm honestly not sure how much Genshin that was.
That was a lot of What are you talking about? We talked about Genshin for the entire 30 minutes of this slot.
All right.
Also, if it's only Kit in the chat, that means that a fun fact, this segment is pre-recorded. That means I am currently busy with Evo. So, if I'm not here in the chat, I need you guys to pray for me. If I am in the chat, that means I have been violently ejected from pools. So, point and laugh, guys. Point and laugh. I flew too close to the sun. But, Kit, anything left you want to say? We'd still have a minute.
Please pay me in more intertwined fates. I need to fill up a slot in my team with another DPS. Thanks.
Yep. Anyways, you can check out the Brave Room at gamerbraves.com. We have links to all the platforms you can get it from. This has been Juan and Kit from the Brave Room. It's but a sample of the lovely, lovely conversations that you can get on this fine podcast, which is on Anchor, YouTube, Spotify, and yeah, we talk about Genshin a lot. So even if you're just here because you saw a Genshin panel and you were like, oh man, I want to talk about Genshin. Yeah, even if this week's episode isn't going to be about Genshin, you just wait. It'll come back. Like a Kaching Raid Up banner. It'll be back.
Oh god. Please.
Oh man. This has been the Brave Room, signing off. Happy AMG, guys.
Happy AMG.
Love you all. Stay safe.